Live from Albert Allied Gymnasium on the campus of Nevada Union High School, Touchdown Productions, celebrating 17 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present Nevada Union Minor Basketball tonight as we continue our coverage of the 2014 SFL season. Your Nevada Union Miners take on the Roseville Tigers. It's another step on the road to the league title, and all the basketball action is coming up right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. Now the Nevada Union Miners play in front of the faithful tonight in a doubleheader homecoming special. And we're back here at Allied Gymnasium, and it's winter homecoming night here at Allied. And we'll see the seniors and juniors as they parade down the middle of the gymnasium. The kings and the queens will be crowned tonight. I always liked homecoming. I know Steve Sitter did too. I asked him privately if he was ever a homecoming king, and he just rolled his eyes.
Yeah, it's hard to roll a red carpet out on a baseball field. Gets all dusty.
We're waiting for the kings and the queen candidates to come through the doors.
Well, it looks like the kings have already been seated.
If we'll pan over to that side of the floor, they have corsages and roses, it looks like, for the queens.
And also tiaras.
Here's our new NCTV studio in downtown Grass Valley. You might stop by. We just moved there. It's a whole new station. Gilbert Dominguez, our production and producer and director, spends a lot of time there. Encourages you to drop by. There's the address and phone number on the top. 134 East Main Street, Grass Valley. Had one superpower, what would it be? And hers was to breathe underwater.
The freshman prince is Benjamin Giametti.
Benjamin Giametti, also famously known as Benny, would love to have 2 kids in the future. His favorite holiday is Christmas, and if he could be any flavor of ice cream, vanilla, because it's delicious.
All right, our next princess coming down the red carpet is Kendall Brazil.
And this is Kendall Brazil with her parents.
Kendall is being escorted by her mom and dad, Juan and Kyle.
Her biggest pet peeve is when people call her short. That explains her 4-inch heels tonight.
have our junior prince and princess, Alice Gimetti and Christina Senna.
This is Christina Senna.
Would love to have teleportation powers. And if he could be any flavor of ice cream, it would be vanilla, because he's smooth. Also, if he had 20 minutes to live, he would run around screaming random numbers, saying, "Remember it." Christina, who's being escorted by her father, Mike Senna, would love to be a dolphin above any other animal.
Her favorite ice cream is chocolate chip cookie dough. And her biggest pet peeve is when people slurp really loudly.
Up next, we have our senior princes and princesses, as well as our potential king and queen.
First, introducing Pedro Augustus Severini and Ellie DiMartini.
Ellie DiMartini.
Someday Pedro would love to have 2 kids. His biggest pet peeve is healthy food. And if he only had 20 more minutes to live, he would spend it dancing.
Ellie, who is being escorted by her father, David DiMartini. She would like to be a golden retriever out of all other animals. If she could be a cereal box cartoon character, she would be the Cinnamon from Apple Jacks.
Ellie's favorite holiday is her birthday. Now let's move on to our next couple, Kate Shinock and Melissa Rosecrans.
Melissa Rosecrans.
Kate would love to have 3 boys and 1 girl, have the superpower of flying, and his biggest pet peeve is a weak handshake. Also, if he could be any flavor of ice cream, Dave would be Dave, because he's the tastiest thing out there. Melissa, who has been escorted by her father David, says her favorite holiday is Halloween, even though her biggest fear is spiders. If she could have any superpower, she would be Google Girl, and she would probably spend the last 20 minutes of her life eating Nutella.
And lastly, introducing Trevor Moore and Holly Rose.
And this is Holly Rose.
Trevor would love to have dinner with George W. Bush. If he could be any animal, he would be a newt. And the superpower that he wishes to have most is to be Zoolander. Really, really ridiculously good looking. Suppose. Holly, who's been escorted by her father William Mudd. When Holly was asked what she would do in the last 20 minutes of her life, she said she'd spend those minutes with her family and no one else. Holly would want to be Elastigirl from The Incredibles so she could be flexible and stretchy all at the same time. Holly Mudd's biggest pet peeve is when people steal her double stuffed Oreos. True that. Holly's ideal dinner date would be with Jesus, so he could answer some of her puzzling questions.
All right, now our first runner-up for senior prince is Pedro, and our first runner-up for princess is Ellie DiMartini.
All right, our second runner-up for senior
There's your senior king.
And our beautiful and
Looking
senior
very
queen
regal.
is Holly Budd.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I hope you all enjoy the rest of tonight's game. Go Lions!
As we have pictures taken of the Queen and King, and the Roseville Tigers start to somber out on the floor. You got to remember that this is a big night in these young people's lives, both for themselves and for their parents. And I hope they enjoy it thoroughly.
Yeah, there you see the two princes and princesses and the one king and queen.
This is the winter king and queen ceremony, homecoming. This year, normally we cover football, and this year we missed that game. So we're proud to bring this to you now. And with that said, let's remind you this is Touchdown Productions Sports Network. We'll be right back. Executive producer, Gilbert M. Dominguez. Camera operators, Paul Town, Benicia Cruz Manifor, Mike Bosby, and Lauren Unger. Announcers, Steve Sitter and Paul Brown. Office manager, Lynn Dominguez. Remote facilities, Commander 2. Plaza Tire and Auto Service and Rybe's Auto Parts help us maintenance the Commander, and thanks very much. So, for Gil Dominguez, Paul Brown, Steve Sitter, we want to thank you. This has been your Touchdown Productions Game of the Week. Good night, all.